Bradley Cooper plays a man who sees the world in a clearer way thanks to drugs. Stay tuned for my review of Limitless. Hi, I'm Rob for R&B Reviews, and Limitless is about a writer named Eddie Mora who has writer's block. One day he runs into his ex-brother-in-law, and he gives Eddie a pill that he claims will help him because it opens up the parts of the brain that we don't use. And after Eddie takes the pills, from then on, he begins to have the abilities to do things that he would never have been able to before. For example, he's able to successfully invest in the stock market, and he also makes friends with people that he would never have been able to before. But then the pill does come with some problems. For example, there's Robert De Niro, who plays a businessman who wants to use Eddie, and there's a man Eddie owes money to who wants to get these pills for himself. And on top of that, Eddie is becoming dependent on the pills, and he begins to have serious side effects. Now, Limitless is a slick-looking movie with quick-cut editing, and the film makes use of visual metaphors such as when Eddie takes the pill, another Eddie shows up and the picture becomes brighter. The film could easily, I think, could have been a challenging and intellectual film about what would it be like to be able to access the part of the brain that we don't use. Instead, it's more of a commercial picture that I think relies a little bit too much on voiceover, action, and pop music. And I really felt the movie was kind of dumbed down to a movie that, for people that normally don't usually go for the smarter movies so that they can enjoy it, which is fine. But I felt like the movie would have worked better if it was more like a challenging and intellectual movie. Over the course of the movie, I felt like I was just sitting there and watching it. I felt like I wasn't really involved in the story at all. And Bradley Cooper, I think he's fine as Eddie Mora, although at times he could be a bit bland. But I thought that Johnny Whitworth had more of a presence, and he did a much better job as the former brother-in-law. And Robert De Niro, he plays a businessman who wants to use Eddie so that he can make smart decisions for himself. And although De Niro, he's good in the role like he usually is with the parts that's given to him, but I felt like the character was just not threatening. I thought he was trying to take advantage of Eddie, and I feel like they did not do a good job conveying that well. And later on, the movie tries to become a thriller, but it kind of lacked tension. I think the movie was supposed to be a metaphor for people with drug problems, and the film does touch on that a bit, but I felt like it didn't quite go into that direction. I felt like they could have gone even further with that. Limitless has the ingredients of a strong and emotionally driving picture, but not with this movie. I give Limitless a snuff it verdict. I think it's a movie where I think they should have made it more of a smarter and challenging movie to the audience. I really wanted to be challenged when I was watching this movie, but instead it turned into an action movie. I don't have anything against action movies, but I felt like this story did not go with how the movie turned out at all. But that's my opinion on Limitless, and go ahead and leave your comments about it. If you did enjoy the movie, go ahead and leave your comments about what you liked about it, and of course leave your comments about the video. I do greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time on R&B Reviews.